Let me go back into 1 Corinthians chapter 14 about speaking in tongues. Verse 5. I would that ye all spake with tongues, but rather that ye prophesy, for greater is he that prophesieth than he that speaketh with tongues, except he interpret, that the church may receive edifying instruction. See, I went up through that last week. And the church may see instructions, and great is he that prophesy than he that speak with tongues. All right, verse 6. Now, brethren, if I come unto you speaking with tongues, see, speaking with tongues, they're like different language. I've got an S on the word tongues. What shall I profit you, except I shall speak to you either by revelation, or by knowledge, or by prophesying, or by doctrine? See, he won't profit you nothing if he just speaking with tongues, different language, language that you don't understand. Now, if you speak by revelation, like your language, it can receive that you might understand, you see. Like speaking by doctrine, like by knowledge, you may understand what he is saying because he is speaking in your language. All right, verse 7. He says, and even things without life, giving sound, whether pipe or harp, except they give a distinction in the sound, how shall it be known what is pipe or harp? You see, everything give a certain sound, just like the man be going like an armed force, like them soldiers like to attack the Indian or something back then, would make a certain sound with the harp, like to retreat, they would make a certain sound for all the soldiers to retreat. See, same as speaking in tongue. When you're speaking in tongue, each language have a certain sound, so you can know what is spoken. See, it's like a man come from Japan speaking Japanese. Now, Japanese sound from English sound is different. See, the word in Japanese sound, the word in English, when it's come out, it will sound different. See, that's how you know the language. What are you speaking? See, you got to understand that. It's very clearly what Paul is saying. How can you know what's spoken? Until a certain sound come out, because we have many languages in the world. All different languages have different sound when it's come out of your mouth. It's so simple. But the people in the church, they may believe that they're speaking in tongue, but they are not speaking in tongue. You're speaking in tongue, you're speaking in the other person language, speaking in different language. You understand what you are saying. That's why Paul said, pray that you interpret it to that other person, that they may understand. All right. It's even things without life, giving sound, whether pipe or harp. It's just like you play a certain music. A lot of times, man, they used to play a certain music. Said, tell me what this sound, what song is this? Because you know the sound of that song by the music, because it's give a certain sound. Now, if you play another sound for another song, you will know that sound. Same thing about the language. even things without life giving sound, whether pipe or harp, except they give a distinction in the sounds. How shall it be known what is pipe or harp? In verse 8, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? See? That's why the soldier would give a certain sound, like to prepare to go to war. That's all Paul is saying, All right. So likewise, yea, except yea other by the tongue, word easy to be understood, how shall it be known what is spoken? For ye shall speak into the air. See? He's telling you. So likewise, except ye other, the tongue words easy to be understood. See? You have some tongue language easy to be understood, like the person come and speak in your language. You know that language. See? But if you come like speaking another language you don't know, that's like you're speaking in an unknown tongue to you. It's so simple. So how shall it be known what is spoken? For ye shall speak into the air. See, they be speaking like to the air because the person don't understand what you are saying. Verse 10. They say, there are it may be so many kinds of voices in the world. See? See, he's telling you. See, it may be so many kinds of voices, you see, in the world. See, there's many type of voices, many language in the world. And none of them is without signification. You see, they tell you without meaning. Signification means without meaning. They all have a certain meaning, Just like you said broom, like a broom you sweep the floor in. Like different language that is going to call another name. It can sound different. See, there's many sounds, language in the world. That's all Paul is saying. He's explaining it to people. And the people do like over here, they can't understand it. Speaking in tongue, you don't know what the person is saying. That's why the Bible tells you, pray that you interpret it. To have one or two or three, or send two or three out in the gospel, to all different nations. So one can interpret it to the people, If the person can't, the one who is speaking to the people, if they can't understand it, have an interpreter with them. That can speak to the other person's language, All right, so therefore, it's in verse 11. It said, therefore, if I know not the meaning of the voice, I shall be unto him that speaketh a barbarian, and he that speaketh shall be a barbarian unto me. See? So simple. See, if you don't know the meaning of the voice, you won't understand. This person is speaking like a barbarian to you. Simple as that. It's not hard. He's explaining it to us. That's what I wanted to bring to y'all today about these preachers. A lot of times they say they're speaking in tongue and they don't know what they're saying themselves. Speaking in tongue is speaking in the other person's language. You might speak a lot of different language, Speaking an unknown tongue, like a person comes from Mexico or Japan or somewhere, speaking Japanese, and everybody in the church speaking English. So that person from Japan, he's speaking an unknown tongue to us that only can speak English. It's unknown to us. We don't know what he's saying. So he have to interpret it or bring an interpreter with him. The Bible explains all that. Read the whole chapter of Corinthians 14, 1 Corinthians chapter 14. It explains itself. Explain all that. That's what I wanted to bring to y'all. But thank y'all, and may God bless y'all and give y'all wisdom and knowledge and understanding of His Word.